Welcome to the Powercast with Charlie Johnson. I'm one of the world's leading fitness and transformation coaches. I'm going to be providing you with the tools to build your ultimate body and mind. Okay, so welcome to episode 2 of Charlie Johnson's podcast, the Powercast. Today I'm going to discuss the reality of what may well be holding you back from achieving your goals in life. The cruel truth is that often the people who are closest to you are the ones who are going to hold you back. So unfortunately, a lot of people, particularly when they're younger, their opinions of perhaps their friends, family, who don't necessarily agree with their goal, don't understand the vision of what you're looking to achieve, will try and put you off pushing and trying to improve yourself physically and mentally. Something I see a lot with my clients is a lot of insecurity can happen when, for example, say a chap starts getting in phenomenal shape, looks really, really good, then his other half, for example, will start to feel very insecure, will start to give her boyfriend, husband, whatever it is, partner, a hard time because it's making her feel insecure about her own situation. I see this time and time again. It's very, very common, and you see a common pattern that happens here. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, people take out their own insecurity and the lack of happiness and confidence they have in their own lives on the people around them and try and put people down and stop them achieving their own goals. And this is something you really need to try and alleviate and get away from your life, or try and pull those people around you up to your level and into your thought process of what you're looking to try and achieve. So if you want to be a passionate, driven, successful person, you've got to make the people around you like that as well and like-minded, or cut off the people who aren't like that. Personally, for me, one of the best things I've done probably the last 12 months is I no longer watch the news at all. Why? Because personally, I don't care. You will never turn on the news and ever see anything positive that will help your life and make you happier and add any value to you. The news will just be a negative shitstorm of things that you can't control that are going to bring you down. It's just a load of fear-mongering rubbish, really. Obviously, you have to be aware of some things in situations, but for example, me hearing about Brexit on a daily basis isn't going to improve my life, improve my training, improve my business, help my clients transform their own physiques, or help anyone really. So cutting off the media, the mainstream news, which has a lot of propaganda in the first place, I think adds a lot of value to your own life. And then also cutting out negative people. It can be harsh, but even if it's your friends, people you associate with, do they add anything to your life? Do they help you? Do they add a positive influence? Or do you, when you go and see them, are they just being negative? Are they moaning? If you're into your own fitness goals, are they giving you grief about why you're sticking to a diet, why you're eating this, why you're not having a dessert, why you're not coming out getting pissed at the weekend? Ultimately, it's your life. Do what you want, be happy, be you, and look to work towards your goal, your vision of whatever it is you want to achieve in life. You ultimately can only be happy if you're working towards what you're looking to do. I'm incredibly fortunate now that I'm in the position where I'm truly living the dream of what I want to do. I've always loved health and fitness and helping people, and that's my big passion. And now I'm in a very fortunate position, which is truly incredible, that I can help try and motivate, inspire and transform as many people as possible. So for me, this is part of the reason this podcast is just another format and avenue for me to try and push my content out to you guys, to try and help and add a positive impact. You can literally achieve anything you want if you set your mind to it. I probably had this vision in my mind 3 years ago when I first started social media, when I first started competing, when I first started getting into it. I remember the endless amount of grief I got when I first started wanting to compete. Everyone gave me grief. When I first went onto social media, people started giving me grief. Why are you posting this? Why are you doing that? Charlie, you've changed. What's happened to you? Well, I have changed because I want to try and improve, and I want to try and be better, and I want to try and act and behave like the person I want to be. And that's the only way you can be someone who you want to be, is you have to change. If you're not happy with who you are right now, then you have to step up, make a change, and behave like the person you'd want to be would behave like. That's the only way to improve, progress, and ultimately live the life you want to live. Like an interesting thing that sort of set me off on a bit of a rant on Instagram yesterday is that, funny enough, a friend of my mum put a comment on my Facebook page saying, well, Charlie, how have you grown? Yes, I have. I've made some anabolic gains. I remember when you were a cute little boy that we wouldn't say boo to a goose. And it was very nice, and it said your mum and dad should be very proud of what you've achieved, blah, 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 which is obviously cool. And then it went on to say that you need to be careful about getting the right balance in life, and you need to balance what you're doing. Don't push yourself too hard. And then they made a comment about that thought weightlifting would protect her from an early retirement, but unfortunately they're broken and basically they messed themselves up weight training. But essentially it's that negativity, and you need to cut yourself away from that negativity. And as soon as I see things like that now, red flags go off in my mind that these things hold you back massively. If I was younger, I would let that sort of thing influence me. People will always try and offer you the easy route out of, oh, don't go to the gym today. You worked really hard yesterday. You can take today off. You can have that Easter egg. You can just chill out a bit. Well, if you want to be super successful with anything you do in life, you're not going to have a huge amount of balance. So I gave an example on my Instagram talking about, say, Cristiano Ronaldo. When he was like 13, I think he got shipped off to mainland Portugal from where he was living in Madeira. He was like crying every day. He hated it, but he had to get on with it and work. That's the reality, that if you want to be super successful at anything in life, you're not going to have balance. And as long as you enjoy what you're doing and you're doing it for the right reasons, then the balance doesn't matter. If you love what you do and you're passionate about what you do, go full steam ahead, jump in with both feet and go full ball for it. So don't let anyone hold you back from achieving whatever you want to achieve. I'm an excellent example of that. If you set your mind to something and you can try and create a bulletproof mindset and just don't let people into your headspace that you can't achieve what you want to achieve, then you can do it. It's just a matter of being consistent. My other big top tip would be to try and find people who have achieved what you want to achieve and then try and work with them, learn from them, and then try and level up. If you surround yourself with greatness, you will become great. It is that simple. Honestly, that's all it takes. Surround yourself with great people, learn, be open-minded, don't give a shit what other people think, stick to your own clarity and vision, and work hard to achieve your dreams. Hope you all have a great day. Enjoy the podcast. There'll be plenty more coming. It's just an initial rant from me on my thought process and you chasing your dreams. Enjoy, subscribe, have a great day.